and, kind of expand on that.
So the process of giving that devotional was miraculous from start to finish. I had been sort of thinking about TED Talks, actually. TED Talks were kind of all the rage, right? And I was thinking about what would I give a TED Talk on? And as I really pondered that, I came to the conclusion that what I really wanted to give a TED Talk on, what I really wanted people to understand was that they were beloved children of our Father in heaven. And then I was like, well, what I want to give isn't a TED Talk. What I want to give is a devotional, right? Like that's really what's in my heart and my mind. And so then I started thinking about, well, what if I ever did get a chance to give a devotional? Like, what would I give that on? And I had sort of come around to, the people that I saw most often questioning God's purposes for them were the women who were here seeking especially higher learning and moving on in the world as leaders, and it felt like they needed kind of a doctrinal understanding of why that was such an important thing for them to be doing. And I was like, that's, if I were asked to give a devotional, that's what I would give my devotional on. And I kid you not, it was the next week that Matt Richardson called me, and I was on maternity leave at the time. So the call was a surprise on so many levels. And when he asked me if I would give the devotional, of course I said yes. And then I said, I am so surprised right now. This feels so miraculous. He's like, tell me about that. And so I told him the story. I'm like, I had literally just been thinking about this and had just landed on what message I felt like would be right for me to deliver when you called. And he said, you would be surprised how often I hear that. You would be surprised how often people are really being moved in these messages. And then as I prepared, I